There are many things that they have not. I didn't take care of. I didn't give myself an opportunity, ability to handle some certain responsibilities, and I was blaming some things and some people. It's nobody's fault. It's my fault. So his brother is very important. Let's go to the book of John, chapter 5, verse 1 to 14. John chapter 5. After this, there was a feast of the Jews, and Jesus went up to Jerusalem. Now there is at Jerusalem by the sheep market, a pool which is called in the Hebrew tongue Bethesda, having 5 porches. In this lay a great multitude of impotent folk, of blind, halved, and wither, waiting for the moving of the water. For an angel went down at a certain season into the pool and troubled the water. Whosoever then first after the troubling of the water stepped in was made whole of whatsoever disease he had. And a certain man was there which had an infirmity 38 years. When Jesus saw him lie, and he knew that he had been now long time in that case, he said unto him, would thou be made whole? The impotent man answered him, Sir, I have no man when the water is troubled to put me into the pool. But while I am coming, another stepped down before me. Jesus said unto him, Rise, take up thy bed and walk. And immediately the man was made whole and took up his bed and walked. And on the same day was the Sabbath. The Jews therefore said unto him that was cured, it is the Sabbath day. It is not lawful for thee to carry thy bed. Then answered them, He that made me whole, the same said unto me, Take up thy bed and walk. Then asked they him, What man is that which said unto thee, Take up thy bed and walk? Let's go up to 14. And he that was healed wist not who it was, for Jesus had conveyed him away, a multitude being in that place. Afterward, Jesus finding him in the temple and said unto him, Behold, thou art made whole, sin no more, lest worse thing come unto thee. Let's go back to verse 1. This is a man, the Bible says he was sitting at the pool of Bethesda for 38 years. And the man that the Bible says once in a year, that angel to come and stir up the water, and whosoever stepped into the water first was healed. But the man has been there for 38 good years, until one day Jesus Christ was passing by. And while Jesus Christ was passing by, he realized this man has been around the pool for 38 years. For years. But when you are going to look into this man, what caused him to stay there for a while, for a long time, is that spirit called excuses. This attitude of excuses. This is his mindset. This is how he was thinking. This is what he has given his thought to. That has caused him to want to stay there. Because when Jesus Christ met him and he asked him, do you want to be healed? Instead for him to say, yes, this is a golden opportunity that you are having about Jesus Christ. That the one that healed, that raised the dead, caused the blind to see, the deaf to hear, crippled to walk. Now the man is passing by, have this opportunity, and asking you, do you want to be healed? And the man started with stories, complaining, murmuring, pointing fingers, blaming people. This is mindset. So even if somebody wanted to help him, he's not willing because his mind is there because of somebody. That's why I am sitting down here. Yes, it's true. People can contribute to your situation, but you have to determine, or God is the one who determines. And I said it's a Sunday. You cannot change your past, but you can determine your future. You cannot change your age, but you can determine your impact. You cannot change where you were born, but you can determine where you will die. That determination, it is in your hands, my hand. And God is there to help you and I. But are we making ourselves available? Or are we going to sit around and keep on complaining, mama? Where God gives the opportunity or create opportunity, bring some certain people and some certain things that will help you, that will charge you for you to move to that level. So, brother, you and I cannot live by faith if we entertain this spirit called excuses. This attitude of excuses. You cannot walk by faith. It will choke your faith. It will kill your faith. Because here, the man must release his faith. Because confessing and decreeing is one thing, but to walk in it is another thing. You can have 1,000 intentions, good intentions, but without action, it's a waste. Sitting around the table and bring all kind of plans and intentions without acting of all those intentions, it's a waste. So Jesus Christ was asking him, do you want to be healed? The first thing come out of his mouth, I have nobody. But because his mindset and attitude don't cause him to move. Because of excuses, he don't want to move. In other words, the guy can move, can make some steps. Many a times we are waiting for the thing to come to us instead for you to. If you are desperate enough, you will get up and go and get it. You will not wait for the thing to come to you. And I've made that kind of excuses before. And I don't want to remain in that place anymore. I don't want anything or anybody to take me backwards. And when it reminds me, I'm telling God, the Spirit of God lead me to study about Paul. When the message was given to him, God realized, and Paul too realized that the message God is giving to me, these Jews are not ready. God said, I'm going to send you out. That's why he came upon the apostle about the elders. Say, separate me, Paul and Barnabas, because of the work that I've given to them. I'm sending them to the Gentiles. Because the Gentiles have nothing to lose. Because Christ did not come for them anyway. When somebody have nothing to lose, it doesn't matter what may happen. It doesn't move them. Anyone who are desperate for something, it doesn't matter what you say or do, I am coming for it. If you are not desperate, that's why you give excuses. You are relaxed. You are comfortable. That's where you come to a place of where pick and choose. But if you are desperate, there's no pick and choose. If you are hungry, it doesn't matter. You can get some time ago back home. You will be starving. You don't have anything. Sometimes you get some gari without water and sugar. You just put into your mouth and then you chew it. In the school, all your food that they give it to you, you already finish it. You already finish it. So you have anything that you fill your stomach for you to move on, you have got to do it. Sometimes I watch some documentary back home and I see that people are walking barefooted. They are five people. They are living about five people in the one single chamber and hall. They are so happy. Five people sit around a bowl and take food and eat. They are happy and rejoicing one another. Not thinking of what that what do you call hygiene. They don't look to that. You find food, please. What is hygiene? Sometimes you don't have water to wash your hands. You just rub your hands on your clothes and then you begin to pick up and eat. But now you have much to eat, and this is hygiene, and this one is not clean. Hey. Now you can pick and choose. Do which one is clean, which is not clean. Because now you have more to choose. And this is the mindset of this man. So he sat down for 38 years until Jesus Christ showed up. And Jesus Christ too can give excuse of saying it is a Sabbath day. So me too, I'm giving a excuse not to heal you and walk away. If Jesus Christ has made that kind of excuse, then how this man is going to be healed? Yeah, because Jesus Christ have every right to say that, because it was a Sabbath day. And Sabbath day, you don't do those things. You don't heal, you don't touch nobody. So Jesus Christ could have given that kind of excuse. So you giving that kind of excuse that I don't have nobody, and I have any time I'm going forward and somebody have stepped into it. It's very important. There are people that are around him. Some of them are determined to be healed. But if you cannot move, whilst through our studies, then I should have stayed closer to the water. Or stay in the water. The angel will come and meet me here. I'm not going to go far. And when he's coming, there's somebody who will be smart, or somebody will go ahead of me and jump into the water and be healed, and then I'm still going to be here. So living by faith is not just about confessing and declaring the word of God only. I must check everything about me, my mindset, my thinking, my behavior, my attitude, my lifestyle, my habits. So it will not become a lifestyle and live by it. If I want to live by faith. Brethren, God wants you and I to succeed. God did not create you and I to fail. There are some certain things that you are buy into your mind that have become your mindset and your attitude. The way of thinking have become your thought. So anytime you are moving forward, those thoughts push you back. It reminds you. But you and I must rise up and reject it and say, you cannot stop me here. You cannot hold me here. Enough is enough. If you have been to the labor ward before, those that have been in labor ward, they don't care whoever stands there, who doctor, who's nurse. This is between life and death. My nakedness, oh please. I want that thing to be out, and then so I can be comfortable. At least by the grace of God, I have been there with labor ward twice. And I've seen how it is. Even today, I went to a test. When I went to a test, they said, listen, this is what we are going to do. We are going to, give you anesthesia. So the guy was talking to me, how I fell asleep, I didn't know. I was gone in 2 seconds. And I'm saying, what kind of thing is this? That they pump the thing to your bloodstream right away you're gone. And by the time I realized I am out of the room, I was sitting there, they tapping me. Mr. New Love, please, can you get up? And I look around and I said, oh, the thing is done. Anything can happen. If I went to sleep and I did not wake up, many a times we will say that we don't want to take a risk, but we take a risk every day. We take risk every day. What makes you and I think that you go to sleep and you're going to wake up? What makes you and I think that the food that you're putting in your mouth and chew, it will not choke you? What makes you think that you are driving to go wherever you are going and come back home? This is a risk we take every day, but we don't realize. The water that you are drinking can choke you. We take risk every day. God get our back. He's there to help you and I. So this man, that is his attitude, his mindset. Brethren, it's about time for you and I to rise up. If you and I don't rise up, life is not going to rise up for you. You and I must create our future and live in it. There's no future for you. You must create it. How are you creating it? How are you making it? You must create it. For yourself, for your family, whatever God has entrusted to your hands. Your wife, your children, your brothers and sisters, whatever God has entrusted to your hands, you must create it. It's very important, brethren. So to walk by faith, men or women by faith, there is a way they live, the way that their mindset is framed, the way they think, the way they behave. Jesus Christ, the man that came to me, they said that, my daughter is dead. And he was on his way to go and raise that girl. When he got there, they were crying. They said, "No, listen, I don't need this kind of attitude here. I don't want this kind of mindset. Take them out." And he said, James and Peter, come with me. Because he realized that these are the people whose faith is according to his frequency, according to his level. So let us walk into it. But these people, the way they are crying, they are going to cry and then going to kill my faith. Drive them out. So they went in there and he held the girl's hand and called the girl's name, and then the girl came back to life and present that child to their parents. Now those that are crying, now all the tears and everything cease. But you need to be in the circle, in the places where people that will inspire you, will challenge you, will add to your life and then multiply. Not those that are come to subtract and divide. You have to know where to group them. People that will encourage you for you to serve God and to please God. People that will inspire you for you to look like Christ. Oh yes. Not the people you suck yourself are people who are giving you a pity party, sympathizing, but you are not going nowhere. They are not challenging you. They are not provoking you to have that kind of party, pity party, and sympathize. Brethren, whatever I'm saying, I have been there. I have come to a place that no more those things. And I said it on Sunday, there are some things God, through the woman of God used her to challenge me, to provoke. And I realized that, she's a destiny helper and a strategic helper.